I'm not sure I can do this mostly because of the language, to speak in English.
It does feel you lose like 20% of your knowledge or something.
Is there an advantage as an English speaker going to countries where they may not understand?
I always think it's so wonderful for them to get the coaching out in English that they have. If Charlotte wants to say some French words, then it's absolutely fine. It's authentic. It's her being herself.
Hey there, you are watching Rise Reactions, the show where we dive deeper into the search for the ultimate trainers. Today I am sitting down with Gandalf, Marlon, Charlotte, Marika, and Maggie. We've got a whole group here waiting to react for episode 4 of the show. But here's the twist. I've seen the episode already. They have not. So I came in prep with some fun, thought-provoking questions. So if you're here because you love some powerful human stories or you just want to get to know these people a little bit better, this is the right place to be.
Let's go.
Let's dive right in. I'm excited to show you episode 4, everybody.
Let's do it.
Okay,
You're on a stage.
we are talking today about teamwork,
engaging instructors in the world.
about the highs and lows of filming week,
Takes control, and you truly start to believe that you're
and much more.
everyone else. That completely diminishes the team vibe that we have on set.
It is. This
Good
is
song.
curious. It's curious.
Good start.
It's a good start, eh?
Powerful.
As you
So we're good at music.
An athlete who truly loves their sport and loves what they do, you
Ow.
challenge yourself. And that always means trying to look for the biggest competition. And honestly, it doesn't get much bigger.
Oh, the eyebrow thing.
Nice.
You see everyone together and it's like all of a sudden the big differences in the team do pop up.
Because there's a lot of things that come with it when you get an opportunity. The world is gonna see, like, finally get to see you.
It'll either strengthen people and they'll really shine, or it will bring out desires to the surface and that might trip people up.
Gandalf, I wanted to shoot the first question straight to you.
desires to the surface.
It's a dramatic opening, eh?
We're talking about a group fitness class, right?
I know. Hey Gandalf, I had a question. You've been creating BodyJam for such a long time and worked with so many presenters from around the world. You say that the moment the team gets together, individual differences show up so quickly in dance. Do you recognize that some presenters, if they come in with you also mentioned that if presenters come in with too much ego, that it doesn't really work for the team environment. What do you recognize in people when they put themselves above the team?
I'm going to have to take your word for it that I said those things, because you said those things. I'm not sure if
What
I've
you
said
also
any of
said,
those
Gandalf.
things. So as you said earlier, Bas, directly to me, when instructors come into filming week with some sort of ego, I think it's fine because we're on stage and we're performing all of the time. And so there's like a certain level of ego that comes naturally anyway.
Yeah.
Because people have a passion for doing this and they're good at it, you know, and they know that they're good at it. So like having some ego is completely normal and natural. It's then just if you let that ego turn negative, turn toxic for the team, you know, comments that are uncalled for, you just kind of got to keep a check on that. But honestly, to push heavily back on what you said earlier, that I said earlier, I actually find most presenters turn up and they're super chill and they're super cool and they just want to work and they just want to dance and perform.
Yeah. Hey, and is there a way to manage that within the team whenever that happens?
Yeah. If anything comes up, I'll make them sprint downstairs and do laps around the building and then come back up. You know, like
So
really old school drill punishment.
nice. So,
All
so
right,
you're in the
Calvin, give me
physical
50.
physical
Yeah.
changes.
BodyJam style. Just sweat
Nice.
it out.
Nice. I
No, it's communication. Like you talk about it. You talk about it and you're open and you're honest and you address things that need to be addressed. And then everybody can work together from there.
nice. I think we're going head first in this episode, eh? Let's watch a little bit more. People working hard. This is Rise, the search for the ultimate trainers. What a start, eh? What a start. Okay, we're going to
I recognize that.
China. You were there, Marlon. Gandalf, you were there as well.
Yeah, it was an incredible event.
Yeah.
So much fun. Yeah. This was my first time. So much fun. I love China.
People are so enthusiastic there.
Oh man.
I've been to a lot
Crazy.
of places for work.
Oh, she's mad.
Just on a whole nother level, you know. You can just see how invested and obsessed.
Ben doing his thing.
China goes big like no one else, is off the charts.
Seriously.
Work out the whole event, the production, the camera crews, everybody comes.
Yeah, it's a big thing there, eh?
It's an incredible moment. How can that feel like work?
Wait until Photon Club in the light.
China has a love for dance and movement. In China, they get it in the first 5 minutes, and you can see it in their faces. They're
What do they get, Gandalf?
feeling it
What do they get in the first 5 minutes?
with you. So they
There's this amazing thing that happens in lots of countries through Asia where they
Yeah.
just learn the choreography faster. They just pick it up faster. And so because they learn it faster, they
Yeah.
get it faster, they scream earlier because
Yeah.
they have the best time like from the fourth rep. You know what I mean?
Nice.
You teach in other countries and there's just like really quite vast differences between how quickly the people in front of you learn the choreography.
What do you think is the reason of that? How's that in that you see that more in Asian countries?
I really don't know. I've thought about this for years.
Yeah.
It's movement. So we're on stage and we're doing movement and they're watching the movement and they're copying us. So I wonder if there's some sort of skills that people in parts of Asia learn when they're younger, primary school maybe,
Yeah.
where they have to
Yeah.
copy movement, maybe through dance or maybe through martial arts. I'm not sure, but
It's really interesting
prevalent
because
through the Philippines, Singapore, China, Japan, everywhere.
really cool. Hey, Maggie, we are seeing a lot of the Chinese team in the last in this episode and in the last episode as well. And what stands out for me is how passionate everybody is about Les Mills. Where does that passion come from?
I think because there are many instructors and presenters, they were all going through the lessons live. Like for me, I teach my classes in my gym, and
Yeah.
there are many participants. They love to come to my class. Some of them they are new start. They are like first time they join my class.
Yeah.
So I will tell them what will happen in the one hour, like what will happen in this class. So they will start to know what is like body pump, what is body balance from my class.
Yeah.
I think we are going up in these different programs that when we hold the live, I will tell them we will hold this like big ceremony in
Nice.
West. Yeah, so they will fly to the different city because in this video, it hold in Suzhou. It's very far from my city, like
Okay.
2,000 kilometers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is far. That's the same distance from me to Charlotte right now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but we'd love to do them because I think usually Chinese is very shy, I think.
Okay.
But we are not shy for lessons because I think everybody can find themselves, find the true love in different programs. That's the reason why they choose to join the programs.
And Maggie, do the people that you teach in your classes, do they travel with you to these big events then?
Some of my participants, if they
Okay.
live with the same city, but
Yeah.
we have another cities. Like for me, sometimes I travel to different city like Wuzhou, like Xiamen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my participants, they also come from the different cities. And
Yeah.
also for the presenters and trainers, they also come from the different cities,
Yeah.
just for work with life.
Nice.
So I think this is a big, big celebration for us. We are big.
It
Yeah,
looks
we
like
are
a big
big.
celebration. It looks like a really
Yeah,
cool event, eh?
yeah.
Let's watch a bit more of the event.
They're young and cool and trendy. You know, they all have a unique individual style. They've got amazing confidence with what they wear and how they look, and they love to be an individual.
Nice.
I was really proud because for most of them in their first...
That's really obvious
That's
with
super
that team
cool.
as well, that everybody finds their own style within the team.
Definitely.
Do you recognize
Yeah.
that, Marlon?
100%. They're
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
We had some great
Yeah.
first-time instructors bringing energy and presenting skills. You know, they're looking for that next level experience. If we can all come together on the stage in one time, one moment, like, it's so cool.
Because now we're really gonna start. We've got the intro, and now we had the intro. So now we're gonna start the intro. Hey, Maggie, I wanted to stay with you for a little bit longer. Can you tell me a little bit about how the fitness culture has shifted in China over the last few years? Because it seems that there has been quite a few shifts, but what were the shifts like? How has it changed?
Oh, okay. Like for me, first time I went to the gym is I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then time, I think there are the floor of the gym. There are always boys, and they do the weightlifting.
Okay.
Like no girls to do
No,
the
there were not
weightlifting.
a lot of women. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is my first time went to the gym. So
Yeah.
when I walk to the like weightlifting area, yeah, there are they look at me and they say it's not good for girls to get more muscles to gain
Okay.
your weight.
Yeah.
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 Because I saw many like movies and videos. I like muscles, so I just keep going. Yeah. But for nowadays, I think it's 10 years. When my participants they saw me and they said they love my body shape, and
Nice.
many girls to do weightlifting. They choose like body pump, like strength development, the different type of the weightlifting class.
Yeah.
And they love to do that, and they love to be stronger. Yeah. I think get more muscles is very important for girls,
Yeah.
especially girls. Yeah, they can support us to get stronger, even physical or mental, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. Like my parents, my mom and my dad,
Yeah.
when they were 20 years old, they always like just walk after the dinner or play badminton or
Okay. Yeah.
run
Yeah. Yeah.
a place. But when I become an instructor, they came to my body combat class.
Nice.
I did body combat class before. Then they always ask me how to get a strong core and how to train can get a good body. Yeah, they can. Yeah, so nowadays they want to join the high rocks competition.
Oh, nice. Really
Yeah,
cool.
they can.
Nice. Did your parents sign up for the competition already?
I think that's so
Yeah.
inspirational.
nice.
Competition.
Yeah,
Ah,
like
cool.
before
We
when
need to
when
create a
girls didn't
support
go to the
group.
weightlifting
Yes,
area
exactly.
and you dare to stay
Yeah.
there even though it's uncomfortable. And now you're like this great fitness leader all over
Yeah.
the world, really showing that girls can lift too. And it's like you're saying, it's super important for us too, of course. So yeah, really inspiring, Maggie.
Really beautiful. Yeah. Nice. And interesting to see that that fitness is more accepted in China now. Yeah, and even the older population is shifting towards that as well. I'm curious how your parents will do, eh? Keep us posted. Yeah, and wish them luck. Hey, team, we had the intro. Now we had the intro, so let's dive right in. Okay, where are we going first? Marlon.
Oh my
Back
God.
with you.
Come on, man.
Back with you, Marlon.
Oh,
I mean, Sydney's an incredible backdrop. Like you can't
That's
beat
beautiful.
Did you know that not everyone has
yes,
Yeah.
amazing.
inner voice?
I had some questions about that too. Lots of questions actually.
Is constantly on. I say something out loud, and then the voice in my head
I question that too.
responds to it. Who would you talk to if you don't have that? If you don't.
Yeah, so Marlon, I need a
I
bit
think
of
something
explanation.
like 30% of people like don't have an inner monologue.
Yes.
They can't
Yes.
hear a voice as they're thinking the thoughts. Like I can.
Correct.
I can hear the voice.
You
as
hear
I'm
yourself saying
you
it,
know,
sort of, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And some people don't have that at all, and the words just come out of nowhere.
Yes, it's crazy.
Now, I
Like,
understand
that's
some
dangerous.
people now a little bit better, but
Exactly, you do.
yeah.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's
What do you
dangerous.
have, Marlon? Do you have that inner voice?
I have so there's inner voice, and there's also inner monologue. Some people don't have one. Some people might have inner voice, but not inner monologue.
Yeah.
Some people don't have anything. So like, there's just nothing going on. Well, I guess that sounds insulting. There's things going on up there, but they can't organize. Like they don't organize them properly. Whereas me,
Wow.
like my inner monologue, inner voice is, I can go 7 days without opening my mouth because I'm just up here and I'm just like talking to myself. Yeah.
When I heard you say that, I had the same reaction as Marika just had. What? Like I have never thought of that. Yeah.
Some people do not. It's crazy. And Gandalf is that correct? It's like 30% of people don't have the inner monologue.
It would be so
I'm like,
interesting
what
to
are you
just
doing?
switch
words
brains
and
with
listen
them
to the
for
words.
like a day to see how it is.
Must be so
Yeah.
peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's why some people might be completely zen, you know?
Yeah.
They're
very
just missing
peaceful.
that. Okay, let's continue.
God, I love the mornings. I usually get up at 5.
Hey, so you love living there, Marlon?
Sleep, of course.
Yeah. Love it. Love it. It is a beautiful city.
Discipline is freedom.
Cool.
We've seen that jump a couple of times, eh?
Meals in Ukraine.
We're back in Amsterdam.
In Ukraine, and I
Ah.
fell in love with body combat.
That was a cool event as well. Right? I was so happy that I could show like the world the place that I grew up in.
Amsterdam's incredible.
Yeah, that must
bro.
have been
Yeah,
big.
Amsterdam is a really cool city.
World, giving people these workouts and these experiences, and it's a very honoring position, you know, to have that trust. I don't take it for granted at all. It's a privilege.
Nice.
It's an absolute privilege to be in that position.
Yes.
I love traveling, I love seeing people, but the best part is being in a position to be a representative for and to help people feel more connected to what we do here.
My name is Manash.
Cool. And what we've seen throughout this series is that it connects so many people. Like this is an example of
many.
it.
My name's Ali. I'm Azaria.
Jorge, Zotman, Masasi.
Like all these people from different ways of how do you say that? Walks of life.
Just walks of life.
Walks of yeah.
It's
Coming together, doing the same workout. It's
support. Yeah.
pretty cool.
You come and you're welcomed. Whatever age, whatever fitness level, everybody is welcome and everyone has a place, for sure.
I'm from Armenia, Spain.
Yeah, all these different places.
Indonesia.
Japan, Indonesia.
Denmark.
And it's so cool. Like we're one big family. It really is.
Amsterdam.
Germany.
From Iran. Palestinian.
I like that guy was wearing sunglasses inside.
Yeah.
Legit.
Everywhere I go, I am living, breathing, and bleeding.
Again, if I have a question for you. So you started teaching quite young in New Zealand. You told me the story once about you were still in high school, right? When you started teaching dance.
Everybody get comfortable because this is like a solid 20-minute story. So like,
Everybody, if you
I've
still
only
need to go
told
to
the
the bathroom,
story-
do it quickly now then.
I've only told the story about 900 times. So, you know, I could probably bang it out in about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, I started teaching dance at the age of 15. I started going to Les Mills classes. And then not even a year later, I was on stage. Because this was 1995. And so no one really cared if a 15-year-old was allowed to work or not.
Yeah.
And then I started going to classes all the time and teaching classes and teaching hip hop classes. all sorts of choreography jobs. And then about 2004, the group of people that were doing BodyJam before me all moved on to other things, and they did a worldwide search. But they asked me to make a BodyJam class because they needed a BodyJam class that was already being sold around the world. And so my audition for the job was to make the next release for the world. And so the whole process, like, I was a child, basically. I was just like, yeah, I got the job. It's going to be fine.
You were 16?
I didn't actually know that they were looking all around. No, that was a bit later. I was like 24.
Okay. And Gandalf, had you traveled then already? My interpretation of Les Mills in New Zealand is people don't know how big it is around the world. Had you traveled before you landed that job, basically?
People in New Zealand know Les Mills, the gyms, because there's 6 or 7 really big clubs around New Zealand. But they don't understand that the products from Les Mills go to 20,000+ clubs around the world. Same choreography, same music. So when you kind of break down the business and tell New Zealanders this is what it also is, they're kind of like, that's crazy. I had traveled a little bit in my 20s. I danced around the world and did some tours with artists and did some international work. But this was like early 2000s. The dance industry wasn't globally like it is now. There wasn't a lot of work for lots of dancers all the time. 20 years later, dance is like enormous.
So what was your first realization that Les Mills was so big abroad?
I think in like 2002, I went to an event with Les Mills, representing Les Mills New Zealand in France. It might have been somewhere called Opio, or maybe that's Spain. I have a terrible memory. And I got to this European country that I'd never been before, and there was 700 or 800 trainers from around the world in this one place. It was like an international summit.
And
they all knew the same BodyJam choreography that I knew, that we made up in New Zealand, and they were doing it. And I was like, wait, how does this work again?
So that was the first time that you realized, and you had the job then already?
No, I hadn't had the job then. I was still learning.
Okay. Nice.
But it was incredible because there was people from Kylie Gates from Australia was there, and Monica from France was there, and all of us turned up in our yellow pants. Because in 2002,
that was the thing.
Nothing was cooler in the world than giant yellow pants.
Just like now.
There was this room of a BodyJam. Sure, I'll take your word for it. And like, I remember the class. I've got photos of it. And there's presenters on the stage, and we're on stage, and then down the room, it's just yellow, 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 black, yellow, yellow, black, yellow, black. Nice. It's like a room full of bees.
Nice. I think I remember that time. I think I've seen the photos as well. Nice. Okay, Charlotte, we're going to you very soon. Let's keep watching.
Les Mills, every interaction I have with somebody, I'm thinking about the company. I'm thinking about what I can do to get this person to understand that we're all in this together and that we
Nice. It's the real that community, right?
Structure.
Yeah.
Billy, Rachel, Kieran, Eileen, Rachel, Erin.
I don't know.
He didn't know. The last guy didn't know.
It's very authentic. They have a lot of heart and a lot of care and passion, and they are getting to know you as a person, and you become part of the family.
The return on investment for me is helping the next generation of presenters come through.
Nice. And you're doing a lot of coaching around that as well, right, Marlon?
Try to. No, I try to.
Farrell, I'm 26 years old. I'm a Les Mills International Global Ambassador, and I love working out.
We still haven't rolled with him, Marlon. We need to link up next time.
Yeah, we should.
He's training hard.
Honor to go to different countries with Les
The gi scares me though, man.
Would have probably never been.
I need my slippery, so I need my no gi.
A bunch of amazing people, members, instructors, presenters around the world.
Nice. Where was this? LA?
Train
London.
to represent
Yes.
demanding, vigorous athletic programs. Athleticism is inspiration.
Word.
It's what I would love to
Work, girl, work.
Yeah, it's cool to see Erin train, right? She moves so beautifully. She's so athletic.
Yeah, she's a huge inspiration for me. I love her. Yeah.
I noticed her first in a BodyJam release. That was before she started doing grit, I
Oh,
think.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she started in Jam.
Yeah.
For me, she's great.
She's amazing in Jam.
Charlotte, we're
Oh,
at your
yeah.
place. Charlotte lives in one of the coolest towns, cities in France. I used to go there as a teenager to surf.
I think
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's a nice beach. It's lovely.
sure that nothing is gonna change because I don't like change.
I don't
Don't
lie.
laugh.
I don't
What's
lie.
going on right now?
I don't know. She has a friend.
Yes, I know it's weird.
That looks nice.
I prefer
I need that.
just continue to take what life gives to me. Los Angeles was my first event, first time in United States for filming, so it's a lot.
That was a cool one.
Ah, yeah, so good.
Yes, girl.
That's cool,
Okay,
eh?
hips. Okay, hips.
Charlotte, you speak a lot about in
Yes.
this series about the pressure you feel. Where does that pressure come from?
I think it's my personality first.
Mm-hmm.
Anxious, and I want to do everything great. And when you hear because someone really important chose you,
Mm-hmm.
and the pressure is huge.
Mm. What does it feel like? What does that pressure feel like?
Really nervous, like I'm not sure I can do this mostly because of the language, to speak in English.
Yeah, we speak about that more
Because
later
French
in the
people
episode.
are not really good.
We'll speak about the language difficulties later on in the video because it's such a big thing for people who haven't grown up with English.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is difficult. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit more about that pressure.
You really want to be like perfect on stage because we are. There are so many instructors wanting to be there with you, and you have to show that you have your place because why her? So the pressure is big, and these videos are for all the instructors in the world to learn the choreography. So it's not just a show. These videos are going to help people to learn BodyJam choreography. So you have to move like she wants to move, and you have to explain how to do the different movements. And it's not words that you use every day because English. So so many things to think about, and in front of you, people crazy because they want energy and they want to share a moment really special. So so many things, and people around you, you want to share with or your team.
Hey, Charlotte.
Yes.
Some people say that they love pressure. They actually work really well under pressure. Do you like the pressure?
Before the show, I'm not sure to love pressure, but when I am on stage, I think it's really different. It's like something grow in my whole body, in my head, and
Nice, I recognize that. Yeah, the pressure beforehand is not always great, right? It's intense.
No,
Okay.
it's not always.
But are you able to let it go once
almost when it's in the first show?
The question is, do you feel you're able to let go of that pressure once the class has actually started? Is that where you're able to let go?
Yeah. Yeah. It's time. And
nice.
Something disappear in my head, and I think just watching people in front of you, and music.
Nice.
You push play. Even in my class, when you have a new choreography, it's not the same stress. But you have the pressure to do a great class every day. And it's the new choreography of BodyJam, and there is a lot of things to remember. And you are like that. Okay, it's time. I have to push play, and when you push play, let's go.
It's when the music comes on, right? That's when if I struggle with the introductions. When the music is not on, like the introductions are always big for me. I need to make sure that I've prepared it well, because I mocked up a introduction one. I think you were there, Marlon, for Grit once. I couldn't get the introduction right. I did it like 5 times, and then I saw everybody staring at me, and I got nervous for the 6th time and the 7th time. I just couldn't get it right. And then I started tripping over my... I remember so well what I said. I said, everybody, welcome to Gwit's Twength. Welcome to Gwit's Twength. And then the first time they thought it was funny that I was making jokes, but I wasn't making jokes. I was just tripping over the words. And then the second time, I heard myself saying again, welcome to Gwit's Twength. And I was like, what? And then I added 26 as well.
That feels so good that you've done that too, boss. Because, I did it a couple of years ago too in core.
Yeah, I remember in core,
That was so stressful.
And it gets to your head, right? Like now every introduction, I'm like thinking back of that moment. But then when the music starts, it's sort of like almost like a relief.
Yeah, you're in your zone.
Yes. Okay, I can do this. Yeah. Were you there, Marlon? Do you remember which one that was?
Yeah, I remember because I was in that audience and I was struggling. I remember. I remember that.
You were thinking like, what's the guy doing now? Yeah. Okay, let's keep watching, eh?
On stage,
One more time,
it was incredible. And
nice.
When I finished, I remember I put off my mic and I cried because the pressure was...
Yeah, it's the relief it's the relief, right? Yeah.
And it was your birthday, G.
Nice.
It was, yeah. It was an amazing class.
That's awesome.
We had a great day.
So this is where the team arrives in Auckland, and I assume that you're all going through your first rehearsals.
This little side hustle that Les Mills has that fills a lot of hearts. Today is not even on the schedule. So we're having like a little sneaky pre-rehearsal so we can...
Nice. That was the intro before the intro.
Race off to the next thing.
As in the show.
So should we start?
Yes.
Okay, so find some room. The people that do BodyJam have this little special secret that they kind of know that everyone else doesn't really know.
We need to know the secret,
Yes.
Well, it's like we're in a gang. We're in a cool gang of dancing to house music.
Nice.
This song is not so good.
Again, of what I wanted to talk to you about is it always feels that BodyJam and also the other Les Mills dance, they have something that the other programs don't have yet. maybe it's the music, but it's more like the teaching style. There's something special about those programs. You're talking about I don't know if you heard it or if we spoke over it again, but you said that the presenters have a bit of a secret that the rest doesn't know. What is that secret?
BodyJam is this crazy class where you teach people choreography slowly and then they dance it over and over and over and over again. So when they're dancing it over and over again, they might be doing 8 reps of a big routine or 15 reps of a big routine. When they get to that place, the most beautiful place in the world to be is just lost in the music And so a really great body jam teacher is not trying to be the center of attention. Keep the focus on,
I love that.
I need you to do this. I need you to think about your technique. I need you to do this, and I need you to do this. A lot of our programs, that works perfectly to coach the movements all the way through to the very end of the song. In Body Jam, we have this thing called shut up and dance. So once you've taught them the choreography and they're moving well, instructors are supposed to stop talking and start showing the energy and the essence of dance with their bodies. And what that means is that there is not this barrier of the instructor for the member to the music. The member is in the music.
Nice.
The member is not focusing on what the instructor is saying. The member is lost in whatever place they are that day. And so what happens then is, as the instructor, you get to do it too. So like when you teach Body Jam and you've taught them the choreography and they've done it 5 times and they're starting to feel it, you get to play, and you just play on stage and you just make stuff up, and every class is completely different, and you can be spontaneous.
Nice.
And it is so much fun because you've got a microphone and you've got loud, amazing music, and you're just like on a space where you get to create something new every single class. So that's like our little...
It's really beautiful. I always think like we can learn, like even if you're not doing the dance programs, you can learn so much from seeing how the dance programs are being taught. I think that the other programs can learn something from that. And maybe
I think it's because the programs are so grounded in the workout. All of our programs, you're there for a workout. It's cardio, it's strength, whatever the workout is. And so that's like the defining factor of the experience. But in Body Jam, people don't go for the workout. They go for the dance and the music, and then the workout comes later.
Nice.
And so because we're so grounded and we're so deep in the music is everything. And so I'm biased. we feel connected to the music, which is such an amazing feeling to get every single time.
It's really cool to see, because these programs really deliver on something special. Like as I've told this to you before again, of when I'm directing masterclass, I always love finishing with either Body Jam or dance, because it does something special to that room. It's the crew, the camera operators, the people behind the desk, they've seen 12 workouts in 2 days, and it's intense, and you can get into a sort of like in a flow that you get stuck in. But then it always feels like when Body Jam finished, it feels that the energy goes up, everybody is back in it again, and it's a really nice way to finish that as a crew. So we're not even participating in the action, we're watching and we're capturing it, but it does something that not all other programs have in a similar way. It's really special.
It's so special to film, as Charlotte will know this. Like, we have these filmings, and whenever you see a Body Jam class filmed, you'll see these moments where Charlotte and myself and Menno, or maybe House, will just look at each other, and then we'll just start dancing around the room. We'll just start going, we'll just start doing this. And none of that is planned. We just make up stuff on the spot spontaneously. But because we're connected, we're seeing each other all of the time, we've practiced it, we can then be spontaneous and make stuff up, but then hit the mark, hit the 1 count on the next choreography when you're supposed to.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the music builds so well. Yeah, it's really nice.
I agree, Bas. Just like you said, it's just the best. It really is.
It's really, really nice to get it filmed, and it's always a bit of an honor to finish with a class like that. It's really cool. Okay, before we start raving too much about the dance classes, let's give the other program some attention as well. Let's keep watching.
And so when they all turn up, I feel that collective vibe.
Yeah, nice.
They all come from different parts of the world, and they'll teach different programs, but then they come in here and we do Body Jam together.
That's a bit what you just described, that first moment in France, Gandalf.
And
that first realization, we're all doing the same thing, yeah.
You really come out when that happens.
Cool. Do you remember this filming, Charlotte?
Yeah. Peacock.
We had this move where you put your hands like this. And Charlotte was like, "You look like a beautiful peacock." And then we made that the name of the class. The class is called BodyJam, the beautiful peacock.
It happens in the Netherlands. Cool. Could you film it? Yeah. And say if it's funny or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not being able to express yourself as you would in your mother tongue almost loosens a bit of your intelligence. That's how I sometimes feel, you know, like I want to say something and I want to get it out there, and I know that I'm feeling it right, or that I make the right connections. I'm just not able to articulate it in English.
Okay. It does feel you lose like 20% of your knowledge or something. Yeah.
You stumble on your words.
It's interesting, right? How difficult is it, Maggie, to teach not in Chinese but in English?
Like first time I went to Auckland for my first filming. That is my first time like leave Asia. It's so far from China.
Yeah.
So people arrive to Auckland. I'm always worried about if I can understand what people said. Yeah, because I remember then that's the first time I teach the same track with Malone. We teach the track 7 lunge. You remember
Yeah,
in
lunges.
volleyball? Yeah. I think because when I was in my college, I studied English. Yeah, so but I found out what I studied in my college that is not very useful for real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes I'm afraid of speaking, but I can really understand what people say. And for me, the first time, the first challenge for me is to quickly understand what people say, because for different person have like different pronunciation. Yeah. When I first time like talk to you, I must like get used to your speed, your speed, and your pronunciation. And when I need to use English to teach the class, I think I need a script. So even use Chinese to teach a class, I also write down my script. It can provide me like more clear how what I want to say in the different parts of the track. So same way I use them to prepare my English. So I always write down every sentence, and I want to double check if the grammar and the pronunciation is right in our sentence. Yeah. So I quite study English every day before I went to New Zealand.
Yeah.
She know I keep remember English word every day till now. Yeah. So for me, I think it is quite difficult because sometimes you know what you will say, but you can like you will forgot the word, because like I remember once I filmed Body Balance 104 with Charlotte. Yeah, we filmed them together. So I will teach the Pilates track. One movement is called pelvic tilt. Pelvic tilt.
Yeah.
But the two words I don't know how to write.
Yes.
And I don't know how to spell.
Yeah.
So I remember that time Anna, she spelled the word down that to me. When we teach the class in the rehearsal, I'm always the pelvic tilt like more than 20 times. But when I teach the movement, I forgot how to say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before like I teach body pump and the bicep training, one timing is stagger.
Stagger.
Stagger. Yeah. I don't know how to read this word, so I make a video call with Matt. I ask
your
him
training
to
manager.
Teach me. I ask him to teach me how to say this word, and I play the music, and I I see my script asking in every sentence is right because I really
Nice.
don't know. And then
So there's a lot of extra work that goes on if English is
yeah,
not your first language, right?
yeah, it's quite challenging, but
Yeah.
I like to learn another language
Yeah.
because the English, I study English like here now for 1 to 2 years.
Yeah.
It can also support me like travel to different country, and it's
Yeah.
easy for me to, yeah. I love to learn the new language. I
Yeah.
think it's interesting because in China everybody speak Chinese. Nobody speak English
No.
in
Yeah.
China. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have the English environment.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like the meeting now or every time the online meeting, every lesson for me is like a English lesson.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. There's many opportunities that you can learn, but
yes,
it all becomes like almost everything then becomes a lesson.
I remember that the interesting thing is when I teach Track 7 with Marlon, what he said when I was in the filming, I totally don't understand. I don't know what he said.
Yeah.
When I what when I see the release, I can see the subtitles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know what he said and Gen 5.
She's
I'm
just on
just over there
stage
next to you,
going,
like,
yes.
and she's like,
Yeah, because then time I think Malone his speed is too fast. I can't understand.
very fast.
The answer is yes, right? That's what I do when I don't know. And I've asked it twice already. Sorry, I didn't understand. And they repeat themselves, and I didn't catch it again. Like, and then you just hope that the answer is gonna be
Yeah,
yes.
smile and nod.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Smile and nod.
Marika and Charlotte, what is the stuff that we have to do extra to get this right?
It's definitely a barrier with the English. What I tend to do before filming is that I teach my regular classes in English for a couple of weeks before just to like prep my brain with the English.
Yeah.
So it's easier to teach in English. But I feel like some days you're just on point with your English. And the next day you're just like, no, I don't know this language at all. So it can just be like from day to day as well.
Yes, it fluctuates. Yes.
So I think it's really important to just teach your classes in English before you go to filming. Yeah.
Yes. Which is difficult because that's not possible in all countries. Maggie, you told me the other day that it's not really possible for you to teach your classes in English, right?
Yes, because in China we use Chinese to teach the upper class. Sometimes I think maybe in Shanghai, so there are
Yes.
very old foreigners in the class, but I don't live in Shanghai. Yeah, so like in Shenzhen and in Guangzhou now, like we teach the class, I think 18% is Chinese. Sometimes like the timing and the name of the movement, like Daniel, like clean price, we use English, and Chu Hu Hu like that. That's simple one. Yeah. So when I practice my scripts, and I can only ask some participants, they study English, they have good speaking and listening. They come to my class, but can't practice in my normal class.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some person, oh, they think you are Chinese, why you speak English, you teach the class, you should teach in Chinese.
Yeah.
So the chance is just sometimes I can practice. But nowadays it's better. I think sometimes I will get one class that English only.
Nice.
To practice my English.
Yeah. Nice. But it often needs to be announced, right? It needs to be on the schedule, or people need to know about it, because it creates a bit of a barrier, for people as well, for people in class.
Yeah, we can do that in our gym, where people can see.
Okay.
I think we're very privileged here in Sweden, right, Bas? Like most of the people here are very good at English, and they have They don't have an issue with us teaching in English in that way. But I felt that when I went to Spain, I found the local gym that had Les Mills, of course. And I reached out and was like, can we team teach? And we did that. And, they were Spanish and they didn't know that good English. And that was a first for me because I'm just so used to people always knowing English. But the Spanish people didn't. So I had to learn some Spanish words. So uno más, inhala, exhala.
But Marika, I think even in Sweden, it creates, while the Swedes are so good at English, whenever they see me struggle in Swedish, they just switch to English because they say help this guy out.
They want to help,
But exactly, they're very friendly. But even on my classes at the gym, it almost has this warning label, Klassensjörs på engelska. Like a warning label on a cigarette packet, and this guy's gonna teach the class in English. I think it does create a bit of a barrier for some people. I think some people even wouldn't choose that class because, I don't know, how do you interact? And we're asking them to speak English. It's really interesting. Yeah. Let's watch a little bit more. Okay, so I'll start in Dutch, okay? 3, 2, 1. Hallo allemaal, in 2 weken is het megakwartaal. Yes, so that's Dutch.
It's like a make-up language.
Uit Engeland, Maxime. Seb uit Colombia, maar eigenlijk uit Duitsland. We kijken...
I like how the show is a montage of Mino changing his hair.
There was a whole lot going on there.
Different language.
Thanks, Menno. So we were all speaking our own mother language at the end.
It needs a different approach in your preparation in order to feel confident enough to deliver the stuff that you would normally do in your own language without even thinking of it.
The first time I made a joke in English and people actually laughed, I was like, okay, I'm getting this language.
You want to make sure that those words come out correctly. You want to make sure that it makes sense.
Nice. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I'll send it to the Dutch team and then see if they want to use it.
Yeah, cool. I like it.
Thanks, sir.
Nice.
Is there any, Gernot and Marlon, you've worked with so many people coming from different countries and speaking different languages. Is there an advantage of not being perfect in English?
I'm trying to think about it from the opposite direction when I teach in other countries. So is there an advantage? As an English speaker going to countries where they may not understand. So I remember the first time this happened to me was in Taiwan. Okay. And I was teaching a pump, the warm up, and I was saying stuff and I looked at them and I was like, y'all have no idea what I'm saying, do you? And they were like,
smiling and nodding.
I'm like, okay. So for me, it was actually quite freeing knowing. And at that time, I didn't know Mandarin. I didn't know any Chinese dialect, right? So it was like, okay, well, I just need to, really lean into my facial expressions and my intonation, what I'm doing, my cadence, my timbre. But now that I do speak a little bit of Mandarin and I do speak Spanish, when I go to those countries and I teach, when I go to China, I try to speak in Mandarin as much as possible. And when I was in Barcelona last year, I taught in Spanish completely.
Cool.
And I would say, for me, the advantage as someone who's doing it willingly and not like the pressure that you three are under, Marika, Charlotte, Maggie, like to have to do it in English, and Bas as well, have to do it in English and it's not your first language. That's a different pressure than me because I get complimented because it's like, oh, you're trying to learn our language. So it's cute. It's like, oh yeah, you're trying to teach, it's different, right? Whereas like, we can understand you, it's not that.
Yes.
But I would say an advantage I feel is you can be a lot punchier with your coaching. You don't have time for it to be, super eloquent or loquacious or do this and sarcasm. You kind of just do this, do that, do this. So when I'm trying to teach in Spanish, it's definitely bullet points. It's a little more, I know Spanish a lot more than I know Mandarin. If I'm trying to teach in Mandarin, it's definitely jia, lianga, shigai. And that's it. It's like just bam, that, or it's just, it's like one line. It's kind of here and there, or it's the numbers, things like that. That's maybe
cool that
the
you
only
do that,
advantage I can think of. I try, man. I respect the people who speak English, people when it's English is not their first language.
Yeah.
You don't think about how exactly what y'all was saying. Think about how much extra you got to do in your head before you say anything.
Yes.
And so I respect it so much, man. So I do try and learn as much as I can when I go places. And I love languages. But man, I'm grateful that I'm an English speaker working for this company. It'd be way harder.
Yeah, that's a bit of an advantage. Yeah.
It is amazing having presenters come and you can hear that they have limited English. I always think it's so wonderful for them to get the coaching out in English that they have, but then they can speak their native language when they're filming as well. Because we always have subtitles. So like if Charlotte wants to say some French words, then it's absolutely fine. We can subtitle it if we need to. And sometimes we don't even need to because it's just
clear.
It's authentic. It's her being herself.
Yes.
You know? And the English can be a little bit more basic, and that's okay. Not everybody is throwing out words like loquacious, where I'm pretty sure Marlon just said. I don't think I've ever
all of
heard
us
anyone
four
say the word out loud ever.
Yeah.
Let's good at language, Marlon. Very good.
Let's keep watching.
Aside from filming the masterclass here in New Zealand and the one flagship event, which is done in somewhere with the likes of Berlin, Les Mills also has a massive array of live events that span the globe in the most incredible locations. And this year, for the first time ever, Les Mills took their live event to Saudi Arabia.
What do you remember about this event, Marlon?
Man, they were hype, bro. They were like, I got this video of me teaching track 7. It was one-on-one, it was combat track 7, and it was great. Like they were hype, but they were excited.
Yeah,
they were really excited, man, really excited, because we obviously don't do much in the region. And we had obviously never been to Saudi Arabia before, so going to Riyadh was cool.
How was it different from other events that you've done?
To be like in terms of like the actual event, no different, man. It was
okay.
It was, well, I'll take the, I mean, there were different, like they had women's only classes, a women's only section. When we rehearsed at the gym, the gyms there at the time were still split. So they had a men's gym, women's gym. So it'll be like the exact same gym, but they'd have one for men, one for women.
Yeah.
And some of the rooms would be shared. So like we literally, like when we were walking as to go to rehearsals, we had to split. Like I was not allowed to go through the women's gym. Women were not allowed to go to the men's gym. And it was cool to talk to some of the presenters, especially some of the women, about kind of how things have been changing. I went to get coffee with my friend Amal, and she was like, a few years ago, we could never go and do this, just us two, not being married. So and she was driving, and she was like, women couldn't drive a few years ago. They weren't to have licenses. So those things like about the country were different, and then the women only sections, what we wore, like you had to wear t-shirts. The women had to wear leggings. Women had to wear t-shirts, like we couldn't have the sleevelesses on, that kind of stuff. So those things were kind of different, but they didn't impact the experience at all. It was just different.
Nice. They were really proud of that event. Let's have a look.
We ran an event in Saudi Arabia in November 2024, and we applied for permission for men and women to exercise together in the same room with all the big rock stars, and we never thought that we'd get that permission. But
so you needed to apply for permission.
It was just magic,
and it wasn't sure that was granted. That was going to be granted.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that looks like a big event.
It was incredible.
10 years ago, we didn't have fitness in schools. We couldn't do sports as women, and now we are involved in everything.
There you are, Marlon. Did you see?
Jokes around, you're the role model for my brothers and sisters. Back in the days, I was not allowed to travel, for example, until I took a permission from my dad, and they see it as like, what the hell are you doing?
I started doing Lasmus classes back home in Jordan. I had high cortisol levels at the age of 23. So yeah, one of my colleagues, she was like, you need to go to the gym. And ever since then, like, everything changed.
Just standing there, like recognizing them.
It's interesting to see that
what was happening.
What is so usual or common
This was really amazing.
at certain events
From all around the world.
is so new and big at this event,
Yeah.
right?
In tears.
Yeah, it's special.
It was such a world-changing event.
Middle East team is the most diverse team.
Really cool.
We have the Saudi and the GCC and India and Africa. And
Sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
To see that combination
I gave you a sword.
together and that embracing, so powerful.
Check it home.
It was incredible. Like,
Oh, wait. I tried.
You leave it in the hotel?
we started in one small club. If we can change a person, we can change a community, from a community to a society to a whole country. And
Nice, I love that one.
Saudi.
This was fitness changing the world.
Marika.
Stockholm, Gamlistan.
Fitness evolved throughout the
You live in Stockholm, right, Marika?
30s right through the century.
Yeah.
And it's big here. Some of the earliest big fitness teachers have come out of Scandinavia. I think
Cool, that's our team,
Yes.
Marika.
Star really arise this weekend. Marika.
I am Marika from Sweden, Stockholm, and I am a trainer and presenter in body pump and body balance.
And a couple more now.
I love presenting. It's like really the essence of me. So I love to be a presenter and work more internationally. That is my goal, ultimately.
Marika, tell me a little bit more about that goal. What is the goal exactly? What is so appealing about working or doing this outside of Sweden?
It's very like interesting to hear myself say that, because this was like 2023 in LA where I'd said that. And a lot has changed since then, right? Because now I work internationally and I've done a lot of big events and I've been to New Zealand to film, and I had a lot of trainings and just meeting all of these instructors all over the world. So I think when I think back to that moment, I was very, very new. You know, I had only been in the trainer team for like half a year, maybe less than that. So I had really like big goals. I wanted to like really expand myself more, I think. And now it's more about how can I make a greater impact for the instructors worldwide than myself, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
So
would you say that goal has shifted more to others?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. So now it's more, how can I become better for the instructors that are actually watching the master classes or having those experience at the live? How can I like give most of myself to the participants that are there to have their like wow moment?
What do you think is so appealing to presenters, a lot of presenters, to take this work internationally?
I think it can be both perspectives, like that self-centered side and the wanted to make it a greater impact on someone else. And both are valid, you know, both can exist at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like the self-centered focus of I want to be in different places.
And like how far can I take myself in that matter? And then on the other side,
and
like, okay, how can I take this part of me and make a greater impact at the same moment, at the same time?
Nice. Let's keep watching because some people have some nice things to say about you. Yes.
You see the diamond. It's like, ooh, there's something there, you know, and it's about drawing it out. It's about helping the person to recognize what their strengths are.
We saw a little bit of her at Les Mills Live in LA. That was kind of her first big international exposure.
Nice. All the preparation that goes on for all these classes.
she's somebody special. She's going to be a real global rock star in fitness.
Oh wow, those words.
Because I'm competitive as a person in general, and I like to like set high goals and really try to smash them.
Egos.
Jessica.
Need ego because that's what helps us to be up there and doing this stuff.
This is what you said as well, Gandalf. Like ego can be really healthy as well.
Event and really getting people to see that you're part of a team, and together we're better rather than just being. It's not just about individuals.
I know this is here. I'm gonna strive for it. This is what I want. I'm gonna like really be focused on that goal and do everything that is needed of me to get there. I couldn't like work any harder than I already did for this filming.
A real big surprise was Marika, who kind of slightly blew us away. I don't want to make it too wow, but definitely one to watch. And someone who can make their way up to much higher ranking from what we saw today.
Nu är man liksom i adrenalinet efteråt, dopaminet.
Did you notice that you were speaking Swedish here, or did that just came out automatically? Yeah,
Was it automatic?
Rush afterwards.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Oh yeah, we're doing this in English.
Yeah.
Hey, Marika, a couple of things here. One, some people were saying really nice things about you here. How is it to hear all that stuff?
It's big. Of course, like it's hard to take in that people watch you in that way, because like we talked a bit about before, that inner voice can sometimes be like super critical. Like you are not good enough.
Yeah.
You need to work harder. You don't deserve to be there. You don't have what it takes. Other people are way better than you. And then hearing all of those super duper nice words is just like, ooh, okay. Then I need to sometimes it's important to just take a step back and really see yourself for what you really are, and like seeing your strength. Because it's easy for that critic to just like blah 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 blah. But if you're mindful, you can just, okay, I hear that this is actually not me talking, so just shut up, you inner critic.
Okay. Yeah.
And see yourself for what you are. So yeah, it's of course it's touches my heart to hear that. It really does. Yeah.
Nice. We also heard you say that that you worked really hard for those moments, that you couldn't have worked any harder. What is if somebody is new to this and they don't know what we're doing? Tell us a little bit about what that means. How hard did you work? What did you do to get to that place?
So of course there's a lot of physical work going on behind the scenes, like training a lot to be physically fit enough, and then a lot of practice, filming yourself, filming again, filming again, filming again, filming again. So before LA, I think maybe I filmed my track and sent it in to Kylie and my other teammates for feedback, probably for like 1 week before each night so I work full time. So I got home, had my dinner, and then I just practiced until I went to bed. So
yeah, so some long days.
Very long day. So I really like put aside my husband and all the other things that needed attention too, to focus on going to filming. So you have to like really give up a lot of things or prioritize.
Is it? I asked this question to some other people in a few previous episodes as well. Is it worth? Is it worth it?
I've asked myself that question a lot of times. And I always, like, when you're in the middle of it, you can feel like, oh, is it really worth it? Is it worth it? Like putting aside your family, your friends, everything else you want to do in life. And then when you are there at that big event or that filming, and you just feel like grounded to your why and remember why you are so passionate about this and why you love it so much, is always 200% worth it. Yeah.
Nice.
But I always tend to get like super sick after filming. Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Is it
where you
like
just
the
put
dip?
in so much,
Yes.
and then when
Yeah.
you get back home, you're just
Dead for a week.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
you put everything into filming, and then you get on a
Yeah.
plane with other people,
Yes.
and you're close
Exactly.
to them, and your immune system is down
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
So yeah, 200% worth it.
Let's roll into the next part. This is your teammate, Andy, Maggie. You've worked together a few years ago.
Mike.
That's Mike. Do you recognize Mike? Mike is the taxi driver that has been picking Marlon and Charlotte, and maybe you as well, Marika, like since 2013 or something.
As soon as you get off the plane, it's the moment.
This was in the old office. This was the old Centro 2, Gandalf.
Before I first joined Les Mills,
you're now in the new Centro 2.
Some days I can come to Auckland and maybe teach myself. So the master class is always my dream. But this is the first time.
I think there's a lot of stuff that goes on that people do, that presenters do, that is not seen, sometimes not even seen by others.
English, I need to say, oh wow, what's next?
Definitely. 100%.
Different, but it's a challenge for myself.
It's like the technique trainings, or like we just spoke about, Maggie, going through the script or talking to your training manager to get the right pronunciation of a certain word, like all that stuff we don't see from each other.
I'm not a confidence guy.
Only when Justin is there with the camera on his shoulder.
Performance.
When we get to see that.
And my grandma.
Exactly.
And also all of this stuff that's going on inside the head, right?
It's a
yes.
part for me.
Yeah. You recognize it, Gandalf?
But yesterday, my mom called me.
I wish I'd cleaned that room that day.
I come back home and I think.
Yeah, there was always a lot going on in that room. New light setups, new speakers.
Yeah. I have to start scripting, but because I just have this.
We have so many brains in that room.
Yeah.
Brains and dance. I'm really visual.
So this is an example of how Seb prepared his script for the filming that he was doing then.
To say in body combat in the trial number 8.
And I think everybody has their own approach, right? Some people write it down, some people draw arrows.
Like, let's go, team.
How do you do it, Marlon? Do you write stuff down? Do you...
I just keep it all in my head. I do have structure, but I just kind of keep it loose so that I can...
Say how you feel and express it. Maxime!
Respectful of anyone that can speak another language and teach from that place. And
Charlotte, you were working together with him for that body pump filming.
we've given them English lessons so that they can be
Yeah.
the best that they can be, because we want them to be able to fully express, and I think that's always the challenge.
No thanks.
Do you still work together often?
You have to prepare everything. The timing, it's always difficult. And I see everybody talk easily, and yes, it's hard, but it's gonna be fine. I will write everything, and it's gonna be fine. I hope. Because it's not a Les Mis live, and more like a work. I feel people are more concentrate, more focused.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, I feel more pressure.
Charlotte, we get to see a bit of a different side of you here. You look a bit more worried. Can you take us back to that moment? What were you feeling exactly? What was going through your mind?
I think I have I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was in Body Balance, and I shared the track with Kiran.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to start the track, and she finished. And Diana was there watching the rehearsal, and at the end of the track, she said, we are going to change. Kiran are going to start the track, and you're going to finish.
Yeah.
And in my head, I know why, because I'm not good enough. I can talk in English like she wants, and she's right.
Okay.
And I was devastated. Yes, really, really. And when the rehearsal finished, I just wanted one thing: to go in my room, to cry alone, and telling myself, I'm not good enough. Why I'm here? I'm ashamed. Diana is disappointed. It's sure really the mess in my head. And when I leave the room, Diana saw me and asked me, Charlotte, are you okay?
What did you say? Yeah.
I think I start crying, honestly, because I was here, and
yes,
and she speaks to me. She spoke to me with Kiran and said really kind things about me. And I remember I was. I know you say that because you are a kind person, and she was like, no, I'm not.
She meant it.
I want the job. Yeah, I want the job good. So if you weren't able to speak in English, you don't have the mic. So no, you. Of course, Kiran has more capacity to explain all the stuff it's need to be mentioned at the beginning of the track. But you're going well to do the next part, and just after this conversation with Kiran and Diana, Justin was, hey Charlotte, do you have time to speak with me in front of the camera?
He was circling around you. This is the moment. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I'm so happy.
It's the raw reality.
That's why yeah.
Did you feel better after that conversation with Diana and Karan?
Yes, but I was better. But in my head, it was like, okay, I really, really need to work harder, and I don't want to disappoint people because I want to deserve my place here in Auckland.
Yeah.
I'm in Auckland, and the pressure also is bigger because you are in Auckland. You are where Les Mills was created.
Yeah.
And every time you turn your head, you can see brilliant person. You respect so much. So, of course, the pressure is bigger.
Thanks for being so honest, and open. Yeah, very beautiful. Let's watch a little bit more.
I've known Charlotte for many years. She started teaching very young. She filmed in LA, and then she's come back here as well. So she's had years and years of experience, but, doing filming, I guess it's the ultimate that instructors always crave for and want to be part of. So they put a lot of pressure on themselves. And
yes.
She is a perfectionist.
Are you a perfectionist?
And I know she comes from a family business where her mother, father, they're all involved. And I think she puts a lot of expectations on herself, which can be a good thing, but it can also be that thing that tips you over as well.
I think it's a thing with dance in generally.
I think the thing that
perfection
I love most about Charlotte is her heart.
I know they don't want something special, just be me, be myself.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't know. I think it's because I'm at Les Mills International Home, and
yeah, that's what you just mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Charlotte, it looks like you're in that way that I think, in that place where I think a lot of presenters can recognize themselves, where the week starts off like, oh, this is going to be so awesome. Like, I'm excited to see everybody. I'm excited to be there. And then the next step is, okay, questioning, will this be awesome? Yeah. Then the next step, you recognize it like, it's like, okay, will I be awesome? And it looks like, we see you in that phase, like that you're questioning, like, will I be awesome? Will I be able to do this? Luckily, in most cases, we go up after that. Okay, this is going to be awesome. And then at the end, this was actually really awesome. Marika, what you just said, in the end, it's 100% worth it. Or even you said 200% worth it.
Can I just say
it's
something?
also that concept, Bas, of like, oh yeah, I'll go last. No.
I think
Marika.
it's like when we're in that place, when it's been a couple of days and you start to feel that pressure, it's so easy to forget about like, okay, how do I want to show up? Who am I? What are my strengths and what is my why? Because you are, like you said, Charlotte, surrounded by all this magnificent people and you feel this like pressure, and then you just get too much up in your head and you start questioning a lot of stuff. So I think it's really important to just like, okay, I'm just going to take a step back. Maybe like you did, have some time for yourself, ground yourself in your why, and remember why you are there in first hand. Because it's so, I'm only speaking for myself, but I've lost track of like, who am I and how do I want to show up? And I found that really helpful to just be by myself then and ground.
Come back to that why for you. Yeah. Gandalf, what did you want to add?
Because it's that idea that Charlotte just said in the video of perfection. I see not just Charlotte, I see almost every presenter for the first sometimes 2 or 3 releases they come to New Zealand for, is that on day 3 of filming week, there is this idea of they are not perfect enough. They need to be perfect, and so they need to practice, they need to work more, they need to train more during filming week.
Yeah.
And what we try to facilitate here, what we try to foster is it's not about perfection. Perfection doesn't exist. There is you being human on camera. And when you can be comfortable in standing there, like you said, in your why you love doing this, the people in front of you, why you're there for those people in front of you. When people get back to that place, back to that headspace, they find their confidence again. But it's that idea of perfection and I'm not achieving it. We see it time and time again, and it's a really hard thing to get through, because filming week, you get feedback, you get told, you did this great, we need you to work on this, and people only hear the bad things. It's human nature.
It's so interesting, right? It's a process that has been so refined over time, but it still happens very often. Even for people who have been present. Do you still go through these phases during filming week as well, Gandalf?
I go through phases where through exhaustion, through overtraining or over teaching. Just as I'm getting older, my body is aging, and so I've just like these injuries crop up more and more. So sometimes they bring me down. I try to do everything in my power to align everything that I do, how much output I'm working, how much physical activity with the stage, with the show. So everything aligns to, on this date at 5 p.m., on this date at 6 p.m., I need to be on stage as close to 100 as I can. So I kind of have this headspace around everything is prepped for that moment so I can perform.
Yes. So would you say those troughs have been getting less deep over time?
Yeah, of course. The more you do it, the more you realize that the more that I've realized myself, perfection is not something I'm never going to hit. The performances that I love the most are when I'm present on stage and when I'm just myself and comfortable and smiling at my team members. And we're making jokes live on stage that we've never made before. and it's spontaneous and it's beautiful. And those are my favorite ones.
How do you think we can get there easier? Because Marlon, I recognize so much what Gandalf is saying, and I fully agree. But that internal drive of perfection, I noticed that I have that myself too. I want to do it in a certain way. I want to say it perfect. So how can we find that better balance between striving for perfection but not going overboard, so you become like a robot, or you become you're not yourself anymore?
But what is perfection? You got to start with that question.
Yeah, it's true. For me, it's not perfection, it's alignment with myself and my values and my character. So that whole dip of, oh, I'm not good enough, this sucks, I've moved that to the beginning. So I go into the week with the mindset of, this first one's not going to be good. Like it's going to be me teaching the choreo, and it's just me getting the feel for it, and it's me introducing myself to the track, to the class, whatever it is, and it's this idea of me kind of moving. It's this mutual introduction, and then so if that's day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4, it's just me trying to figure out where me and the track are most aligned, and what that expression looks like for me.
Yeah.
So if the track's not speaking to me, or if what I'm trying to do isn't working, it doesn't feel like me, then I adjust. And for me, what's the perfect is when those sync up, and when I feel good about what I've done and said. That's and if that's aligned with my values and what I think it's important, i.e., I think it's really important to make sure instructors know how to move. I think it's really important to know your layer ones. I think it's really important to have your safety cues. It's important for me to connect and to have fun on stage. So if I'm doing those things, then that's in line with my standards and my identity. Then for me, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Let's dive a little bit deeper in your story, Charlotte.
I feel people are more concentrate, more focused. So yes, I feel more pressure.
Start the class very soon. 4 minutes.
So Charlotte, this is that same filming week, I think.
I remember since I was really, really young, I wanted to be a dancer.
This is Charlotte, she teaches BodyJam in France. This is Jamie, she teaches BodyJam in America. This is Yanni, she teaches BodyJam in Finland. And this is Meadow, he teaches BodyJam in Auckland.
But when you dance, people in front of you, they just sit and watch you.
Yeah, so you wanted to find something where you dance together rather than you performing for others.
And their eyes are incredible, and it's more incredible when you dance in front of people who are moving too. I don't know why, but I know when I'm on stage, something happens.
Sacre bleu.
Again, if I wanted to ask you,
Thanks
what
to
happens when Charlotte gets on stage? What is that thing that she calls something happens?
You want me to answer that for Charlotte?
Yes.
Charlotte is the same as what you said before, is that she has nerves, and then the music starts and the nerves go away, and she lights up with this energy and this passion and this fire in her eyes, because she just loves, like she said, she loves to dance. And so as soon as she's allowed to go, she goes 200%.
And what are some qualities that you see then, or what are some characteristics that are exposed then?
Charlotte's just amazing to work with because she has huge capacity for choreography. The problem with BodyJam is you have to learn these 23-minute routines. That's basically changing some sort of movement, changing some sort of movement or structure, or adding something on, or going to the next thing, non-stop for 23 minutes. And it's a real challenge to learn the choreography when you get to work with presenters such as Charlotte, who have this capacity to take the information on board, put the puzzle together in their head so confidently, so quickly, it means that she can get on stage and she can own the stage. And we're standing next to her, not worried about the choreography. We know she's going to nail it first time. And so it allows her to then turn on connection and turn on performance.
Would you have said the same, Charlotte? It
Exactly
must be nice.
Same.
Exactly. Nice.
Nodding yes.
Nice. Okay, let's keep watching then. It's really cool to see, eh?
Hair would be so annoying.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, yes.
You imagine me with a ponytail?
You just be so like I'd be so hot.
I want to
I'd
be able
hot.
to
It'd be
move
in my
like that.
face.
You're hot already.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's a really cool skill to have, eh?
I'm so happy. But it's not done. Second part.
Nice. So you had a moment of
I'm
true
so happy,
happiness there,
but it's
and
not
then you
done.
reminded yourself, no.
But you see the look on her face when she came off stage, the joy.
Yeah.
That's what we feel.
Yeah.
Charlotte,
It's really beautiful to see.
beautiful humans I've had the pleasure of working with. And the fact that she comes in really hard on herself, it's like, would you speak to another woman the way you're speaking to yourself right now?
I'm tired and I'm really happy to be here, but I feel nervous. So, yes, I don't know. It's a lot to be here, in fact. I think it's because I'm tired, but at this moment, I don't know why they choose me. Yeah. In fact, I said I'm tired. In fact, it's really hard to be all the day focused, to translate what they are telling. Even if they don't speak to you, you are just next to, I don't know, G and Meno, and they are speaking between them, and you are always, all the time, translating what people said, and you say in French in your head, and most of the time you have to give an answer. So you have to translate from French to English, and it's really, really tiring.
Yes,
really.
it's
And
quite
I remember,
draining.
Yeah. I remember one night, Meno and Danny said, come on, Charlotte, we are going to eat something. Okay, but not too long, because my brain was full, and I just wanted silence, because honestly, sorry, but it's all the day from 6 a.m. because in New Zealand, 6 a.m. it's normal to start working.
Yes.
Not in France. So, yes, long days.
It's intense.
And also, can we remember that Charlotte flies in an airplane from France? And has everyone seen a world map before? To New Zealand. And gets off the plane and has to go to rehearsal. And the jet lag that you feel for how many days, Charlotte? 3 days?
Yeah.
Like, you're present at rehearsal and you're taking information on board until about 11:30 in the morning. And then the rest of the day, your brain is like squishy jelly.
Yes.
Because you're jet lagged and you're exhausted. And then it's like, hey, can we put a microphone on you? And could you please teach 100 people now?
Yeah. It's intense environment. Beautiful, but intense. Yeah. Hey, Charlotte, I wanted to come back to something that Kylie said. I was looking at you while she said it, and I was thinking how it resonated with you. She said, would you ever speak to another woman like you are speaking to yourself?
Never. I think
I don't know if it's a woman issue to be not really nice against yourself, or if it's a man issue too. I don't know, but I think we can be the worst person. I think we can be really have a good capacity to put yourself really down, really deeper. Yeah, but I'm the kind of person with a positive language for other people around me. So I'm really different with everyone or with myself.
How do you deal with that? Because that must be very difficult at times.
Yeah, it's a way of life.
Nice. It's just how it is.
I know. Honestly, I try to work on it because it's too hard, and honestly, it doesn't help to feel better.
Yeah.
So I try to work on it. Yeah.
How are you doing that? How are you working on it?
I try to stop the voice in my head and listening more people around me. Sometimes, when they said qualities about me, it's just comes
One
and
ear.
out.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have hands to explain what I want to say.
You're being very clear. I
Body
think everybody's
language,
understanding you very well.
I work to keep the information more times in my head
Charlotte, in the episode, we hear you say, "I don't know why they chose me." At this moment, do you know why they chose you?
I think it's about feeling when you meet people and why you choose this one to be a friend or this one to work with you. Or I think it's feeling because there are thousands instructors in the world doing a great job. And I think it was in London and Diana saw me and it was like that. I don't know. A feeling with energy. I think I have a positive energy when I'm on stage, and they can see my passion being on stage, and I think it's thanks to that.
Nice, beautiful. So there's more clarity now, a better understanding. Maybe not fully yet, but you're able to express or tell at least more now than when we saw you in the video. Thank you for being so open, Charlotte, because I think it's recognizable for a lot of trainers, and hearing your story and seeing you being open about it, I think can help other people forward as well. So thank you for sharing that. And with that, we're going to dive into a bit more of Marlon's story, but not before we say bye to Gandalf. Gandalf is going to teach a class. Are you going to teach BodyJam now?
I'm very sorry. No, I'm actually started teaching RPM. I'm going to go teach an RPM class.
Nice.
I've never
Getting
done
the
it
helmet
before.
on.
It's the first time.
Nice.
It's the one on the black, right? Is it the one on the black?
Yeah.
I have to leave because in half an hour I have to be on that stage that you just saw in the TV show. And so thank you for having me. And it's so lovely to talk to you all and enjoy your deep dive further into your emotional state that you're currently in.
Here we go, Gandalf. Thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Love.
See ya.
See ya, G.
Are you still training for like the bike, the swim, bike, run?
Triathlons, I still swim, bike, and run, but I haven't done a triathlon in a while. I wouldn't do another Ironman. I'll just do an Olympic distance, something short.
Is that the 70.3 or something, or?
Olympic distance is just
It's just
1.5K
nothing
swim,
big.
40K bike, 10K run.
Okay.
So not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no! Well, I mean, compared to the 3.8K swim, 180K bike, and 42K run, the Olympic distance is
So how long does it take you to get through a full Ironman? How long?
Ironman, it took me 14 hours, bro.
Wow.
14 hours
Of
Yeah.
non-stop.
So like
So is that
of
even fun?
non-stop swimming, biking, running. So no, I'm not doing that shit again.
14 hours.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what the thing is? It's not even the race. It's the fear of not finishing the race and it all being for nothing. That's what I'm worried about. Like, because so many things can go wrong with your bike or on your swim, on the run. Like, you see people running with their bikes and stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Do you need to finish at a certain time? Is there a time limit?
I think they cap it at 24.
Okay. So
I'm pretty sure 24 or 20,
extra
something like
10
that.
hours on top of what you do.
It's either that. I think it might be 20.
Yeah, I have like 15
But yeah.
minutes ish.
Perfect. Let's see where we get it.
I love being in shape. It's an intrinsic want of me to be in shape. The hard part is rest because there's so many things I want to do, and I'm not willing to sacrifice any of them. So Sundays, I do full body. Sometimes I try and get yoga in after that, and then I play basketball. Mondays, I'm doing 30 days of dumbbells. Monday evenings, I teach pump combat. Tuesday mornings, I go.
It's a lot, eh?
Tuesday evenings, I usually do yoga. Wednesday mornings, I try and lift. I run on Wednesdays. Wednesday nights, I try and do some mobility. Thursday mornings, jiu-jitsu. Thursday evenings, yoga. Fridays, try and swim. And then Saturdays, our big bike ride.
Hey Marlon, if you could pick one of all those things that you listed, right? If you could only pick one of those activities, why would it be jiu-jitsu?
Jiu-jitsu is a beautiful martial art, man, because it requires so much of your mind and your body. It's a physical puzzle every single time, and also just knowing you can defend yourself is it's quite like no one say, if I get my hands on you, it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knowing you can do those things, right? I love the physical and the mental, and just developing a game and like having your go-to moves. Like I love it.
Nice. It's a really cool thing to learn, right?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Okay, let's keep watching.
I probably don't need to work out as much as I do. It is obsessive, but I'm not in a place yet where I'm ready to give.
Would you still call it obsessive, Marlon?
But I know something will have to give.
Nah, I think it's just
the drivers behind that.
I think it's just
is
diverse. You know, just
very potent and pervasive desire to be good at as many things as possible.
Nice. I want to stop it there because I wanted to run a thought past you that I think briefly discussed the first time we spoke.
Mm-hmm.
When people dive into fitness and they see trainers from around the world like yourself, it's very easily to look up to because you look great, you move great. I saw the other day you posted, it was a funny video about a couple of people sprinting. And the way you sprint looks athletic, it's fast, it's just well built. But we are seeing now and we're hearing that there's a lot of stuff that goes in. There's a lot of time that goes in. There's a lot of activities that go in. The difficulty there, I think people might have is that, or experience is that they start to see fitness trainers as a role model. But to actually get to that level is something that not a whole lot of people can commit to. One, because they don't have the genetics. Two, because they don't have the time. Three, because they don't want it as much as the actual fitness trainer does. You know, like everybody says they want to look ripped, but then if they figure out what they actually have to do to get to that place, And it's not, of course, only with guys.
Yeah, definitely
But I
not.
think
Definitely not.
this is a perception that we had for a long time. Only women have this towards other women. I think for the last few years, it has been really clear that a lot of guys struggle with this issue as well. You see these ripped people, athletic. So what would you say to people starting their fitness journey or struggling with that concept that it's the people that we see online are that shape is not always attainable?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing a post about this soon because I was thinking about this in the car. And if you want to change something about yourself physically, let's just stick with that. Well, in any way, but let's just stick with physical training. If you want to change something physically, you have to change your habits. If you want to change your habits, you have to change your identity. And if you want to change your identity, you have to change your standards. So I think what people do is they want to make this change, but they don't realize that for this change to happen, yeah, you can do a 30-day routine. You can, do it for 6 months. You can do it, but then it'll just stay here and it won't quite stick.
Yeah.
But until you change your identity and until your standards change, you won't get the push through, right? And it won't stick. So the reason that I'm able to do those things every week is because I've built my life around, like, my standards are I want to move every day. I want to be able to squat 150 kilos. I want to be able to do jujitsu. I want to be able to touch my toes. I want to be able to have, healthy hips, all these things. And so my standards are there. So I don't want to be a person who wakes up and I'm like, I'm supposed to go for a run today, but I'm not going to do it because I don't feel like it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with with deciding not to do it. But that's not who I am.
Yeah.
So those standards create an identity, and the identity creates the habits. So I would say if somebody if they're starting a fitness journey, you have to think about your identity and your standards. And
who you want
the
to
other
be.
stuff will come. Yeah, who you want to be. Do you want to be someone who works out?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to be someone who eats healthy? Like that. Yeah.
Nice. How is that for the rest? Have you ever struggled with that? The comparison or the unattainability of stuff that we see online? It even goes further, right? Like people having waist, how do you call these
I definitely
filters?
struggle
Waist
with this, especially
thinning filters or
after
something.
pregnancy. Because I've always worked out a lot. I'm a gymnast from a very young age, and then I started at the gym, and then group fitness, and I've always trained like 5, 6, 7 days a week as well. And always had like this athletic body and being able to lift heavy, run fast, do yoga, being, like you said, Marlon, this broad, you want to be able to do everything. But then after pregnancy, I gained like, I think it was 27 kilos, and I was so uncomfortable in my body. And at the beginning, you can barely walk. I think I could walk like 50 meters, and I was like, wow, is this the new me? Then who am I? Yeah. So that was a real identity shift for me. Like, where do I put my value? I can't only put my own value into what my body is able to do. So I had to find something more then. And then, of course, that was also my, what's the English word? Now I lost it. Speaking of English. But I had that as my drive to come back. Like, I want to be fit again. I want to be able to do all of these things. And I want to be fit for my daughter as well, to show her that this is what a woman can do. And this is the future of fitness as well. So really be a role model to her as well.
Hey, Marika, you said that you needed to find what is more besides just being physically capable of doing things. What was that more for you? What
came
did you
down
find
to
was
like
that
just
more for you?
being able to slow down and finding that I am good enough as I am, as my own person, not doing anything at all, but just being. Because when you're on maternity leave, you don't do a lot of stuff. either. So just finding.
Especially in Sweden, because you have like
we have a long
5 years of maternity,
so you really have
16
time
years
to,
of maternity leave.
find happiness in other things than just
it's very
training
well organized.
or looking a certain way. Yeah, so just slowing down helped me because I'm always on the move doing a lot of stuff,
I think it's important to bring this up because it's good that people are talking about it, because it's not often shown. If you look at the bright side of social media, everything is polished, everything is a bit fake in that way. That's not how real life works. And it's really nice to hear your insights around this as well. So thanks for sharing. Yeah. Let's watch some more of episode 4.
Yeah, I'm good.
From the beginning, I didn't know what lesson meals was. I didn't know what presenting was. And lo and behold, I came across this thing that I happen to be pretty good at.
Nice. And you came up really quickly, right, Marlon?
Be undoubtedly.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
top of his game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whoa, did you see that neon sign on?
Yeah.
It said your name.
Measurable pursuit of greatness.
Very cool. Okay, back in Auckland at the old office.
The old office.
Jake. Is your name on the wall, Maggie? I think I've seen your
So anybody from
your writing.
You've come to New Zealand to film.
Here, Charlotte. Seb.
It's an amazing experience to be
Villy.
That we get to continue the legacy.
I think I've seen your name somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure.
I haven't signed it.
I haven't signed it either.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I had this idea the moment I signed it, like it might have been my last one,
True.
They're not getting me back.
I don't know why.
Sure.
Maybe just. Yeah.
We used to write it on the wall. Do you remember that? There was this in the same corner. It was all written on the wall. And then the story goes that a painter just painted over it because he painted the other walls. But it wasn't asked for to be painted over. And everybody in the office was... Because it was really cool because it had... Like from years, trainers who came long before us had written that wall.
Years.
Where's this? Back in China.
Yeah, it's a Suzhou.
That's your team, Maggie. That's a cool team.
Les Mills dance is a product where we don't have to speak the same language, but we can feel those same things, where we can just dance together. I think it can take you to a whole nother world. It can be a place for them to escape, where they can go internal and it's just them.
Me too.
Music.
I wish I could dance.
Be perfect. I want Let's be perfect.
Say.
The coach be perfect. The body be perfect.
Gandalf was there too. This must be the preparation for dance.
Oh, Andy, you will be good.
Just relax, enjoy. Just enjoy. Yeah.
So we hear people giving the advice often, when you go on stage, just enjoy the moment. Make sure that you enjoy it. How do you do that?
I think before I get on the stage, because in China we always have lots of rehearsal, and when we will practice by ourselves or with our team before we come to Suzhou or Shanghai. So every time I think we did enough prepare. So when I get ready to go on the stage, so I think the first thing is I prepared everything, and then I can enjoy the music. I think the most important thing is to be yourself and show what you want to show on the stage, and truly the connection with person, and to share why you like the moment, to share why you love the music, especially like when we teach body balance, because body balance is a quite like peace program.
Yeah.
And we can share the love in the program, but no loud music.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes everybody can find their own space. I think like different program we can share different feeling and use the music to connect us. We can feeling together. Yeah.
So preparation is a big part in that,
Yeah.
for you to be able to enjoy that.
Yeah, of course.
Nice. Hey, Marika, do you have a last closing statement before you have to hop off? How do you do that in the moment? How do you enjoy that moment?
I would agree with Maggie, like feeling that you prepared enough so you can be comfortable in that. And then having a bit of a shake so you're loose in your body. And then it's about mindset. Like, okay, how do I want to show up? And what do I want to give to the participants or the filming? How do I connect with that? So like being in that mindset, being super clear on that helps me, I would say. Yeah.
Nice.
And now
nice.
I need to check out. I'm taking on my first patient of the day, but it was amazing having this talk with you.
We started real early this morning. For the European team, it was like, woo, bright and early. You've seen it getting light behind us. Yes. Thank you, Marika. Thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you, Marika.
Have a
Bye,
good day.
Marika.
Charlotte, how is that for you to, how do you enjoy the moment when you're on stage?
I remember the first time in LA, my feeling was to be nervous and stressed, and around me everybody was, I'm excited. And in fact, they had the same feeling than me in their body. I could see it.
Yeah.
But, just changing the word. And when you change from nervous to excited, it's really different. And it was like kids couldn't wait to be on stage and share a huge moment together, and just wanted to have the more fun possible.
I always think, Marlon, like this advice is maybe the best advice to enjoy the moment, to be yourself. But it's almost the hardest to execute, right? Like in that heat of the moment. Yeah, I'm trying to be myself. Who do you think I'm trying to be? I don't know who I am anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best advice and the most given advice, but also the hardest in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any tips? Like you shared something in episode 1 about like making sure that you really see people. What are some other things that you do to make sure that you enjoy the moment enough?
Outside of being, extreme preparation is the first part for me.
Yeah.
So I was just talking to a presenter the other night, and I've said all the time, my superpower is choreography, right? When you know exactly what you need to do, when, where, how, what, why, that stuff's taken care of. And then after that, bro, all it is I am not aware of myself on stage. I am completely focused on the people in front of me.
Nice.
It is all about service. It is all about them. And it takes the pressure off of me. Yes. Because I don't need to be anything. I just need to be there with them. And I'm working out with them, right? Nice. So for me, to enjoy the moment, be yourself, that makes it feel, that still turns the mirror inward, turns the focus inward.
Yeah.
But if it's like, just make it about them, and then you don't have to worry about what you look like or what you're doing, or if you did this right. As long as you're serving them, you're doing the right thing.
Nice. I think that's, and I recognize a lot in your story, Charlotte, as well. The self-doubt and the questioning and not knowing why I'm in this position or whatever. And while I still struggle with this, what always helped me was in those moments, I'm like you say, Marlon, I'm just focused on myself. Like, am I articulating what I need to articulate? Am I moving the way I want to move? Like I'm purely focused on myself. Shifting the focus to others and asking myself, okay, what do I expect that they need right now? Can I just do that?
Yeah.
They just need me
exactly.
to have fun, or they just need me to coach. And I've coached for years now, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm more focusing on servicing them. Servicing them, is that how I say it? Rather than being
serving them.
focused and zooming in on what I'm doing.
For sure.
Good chats. Let's continue the watch. The watch.
Everybody say, "Oh, Andy, you will be good." Just relax, enjoy. Just enjoy. Yeah.
I love that facial expression. Yeah, okay, I'm good. How am I gonna do this?
I'm not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Excitement, fire through there to make people watching you go, I want to do Les Mills dance, and focus on the technique, focus on the coaching, focus on the music, and focus on performance.
Maybe
Nice. Maggie, your team is ready.
this filming this week will change my life.
That was Gandalf.
This is BodyJam class.
Dance, I think?
Dance.
Yeah, dance.
Dance.
Yeah.
You know, the
Cool, eh?
first time I come to New Zealand, I'm just like a shy boy. I'm very nervous about speaking.
His outfits are always amazing.
And now you can see me today. Oh,
And
It
now,
looked like the self-doubt was gone in that
Yeah.
moment. Yeah.
yeah, it's me. It's not only about Les Mills. It's Andy.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Charlotte, I think it's filming day for you right now. Now, actually not right now, because you're
Charlotte
in your home in France.
smoothly, concise. We can see the love that she has for Body Pump.
Nice.
An area where Charlotte can dial up just a little is defining who she is when she's on the stage with all of these other great presenters. Put yourself out there. Command the stage. She has it in her. We just need to see
Nice.
it.
That's a lot of stuff we already spoke about,
I
Charlotte.
wish the class starts now because it's hard to wait and wait and wait.
You just want to go.
A lot of waiting. A lot of waiting.
Yeah, there's a lot of waiting indeed.
I don't know what to do.
Nice. You and Maxim teaching the same track. It's always nice to teach with a teammate, right?
Lift your opposite leg.
Toot sweet.
Oh yeah. That's burning into the arms, into the legs, into the core.
Grab your heavier plates. Triceps extension 2 and 2.
Okay, here you go.
You come on. 3, 2, 1 and single. Down, up, down. Do it again.
And then the whole team watching and...
It's terrifying.
Yeah, it can be, right?
Brace your core and keep a strong posture.
Because you see all those heads moving behind all the monitors. You see them moving,
Yeah.
but you don't know what's happening.
Exactly.
Richie, our camera operator.
Human. And she grew up before women were allowed to be healthy at any size. Before women were allowed to be in love with their bodies, in love with themselves, and in love with being strong.
Yes, sir.
We've had this massive social change, and this is breaking down the walls for her.
Really hard.
Nice. Maggie, you spoke about that as well today.
Every day.
It came to the day, and she was sensational.
3, 2, 1. Plates down.
A great performance.
Is it cool to watch it back, Charlotte?
Yes, really. Oh.
What are you feeling right now?
Yes, it's done, and I'm not sure to realize, but 8 hours we are going to go back to home, and I'm not going to cry. No. I'm a strong woman now, and I will cry in my bed alone. I prefer.
Charlotte.
It's to evacuate.
Yeah.
I think it's healthy to evacuate.
Yeah, I get it.
That's really cool to see your to see the emotions coming back to you. You know, like experiencing it again. What do you feel like when you watch this?
Honestly, proud.
Nice.
I think the picture, the video is the quality. I talk. It's really beautiful, and I love how I play with the camera.
Nice.
I know that. I love to do that.
Nice.
It's like a actress game.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say, but I love that. When I see Kylie or Diana standing and happy and maybe proud.
Yeah, it looks
too.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you had
awesome.
a cool story about something that happened during that filming, in between tracks.
Yes. Just before coaching my track, I left the scene.
Yeah, so I need to explain what happens there. So sometimes at filmings, we have a group of presenters presenting one track, then the rest of the presenters are waiting like on the side of the stage, and then they come in to present their track. So we have some moments where presenters are actually standing next to the stage, just waiting for their track to come. That was that moment, right, Charlotte?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you are out of the scene, watching other members of the team, and Diana comes and was really excited, like she is most of the time. And she said, "I have an incredible news to tell you." Okay, it was just before coaching my track. Yeah, Diana, what? I decided to choose you to become a global ambassador for Les Mills International.
That's really cool. So she dropped that news right before you had to go and teach the next track.
Exactly. So I remember I answered, "Why you tell me that now?"
Yeah.
Why now?
And
how can I be focused on the job I have to do just after?
Hey, how did that track go? How did you coach that track after?
Honestly, I don't know if I remember.
Yeah.
Because I was so happy, and maybe she took off the stress, and I was just happy.
Nice.
And like we said just earlier, enjoy the moment. Plus.
Nice, awesome. Let's watch the final bit of this show, eh? So that's the wrap up, you know, where everybody's done. You've put in all that work, traveling, the jet lag.
These incredible presenters that have come from all over the world were chosen because they have that X factor.
They have the ability to look into the camera and truly believe in their why and the fact that they want to change the world.
Nice.
They are
it must have been a
good
conversation
humans,
like that,
humans,
Charlotte.
passionate
Could have
humans
looked like
that.
that.
Are filled with joy by this work.
Round Q1 2024, it's done.
I said.
Tough work.
Some find their first filming incredibly challenging, both physically and emotionally.
They can experience the highs and lows of emotions.
That was what we spoke about today.
And
the
a lot
highs
of the
and
time,
lows of that
the
filming
lows come
week,
from
and how that
self-doubt.
often goes for a lot of people.
If they could get
in this
past
shape.
whatever it was, you'd know that'd be incredible.
But unfortunately, there are those few that let their demons get to them.
And then, as always, we end the episode with that post-assessment where the assessors get together, they evaluate what happened over the last week, what feedback was given.
I think he is a phenomenal athlete. He has had some coaching feedback that he's actually been able to take that on board, but it's like he just can't help himself, and then it becomes this Seb show. Yeah, it is the Seb show.
Energy and I'm just going to say it, ego can either work synergistically together or they can be opposing forces.
Yeah, sure, there's the ego, and is that just a maturity thing? Is it actually him? He's a showman. He's an absolute showman, yeah.
I think he went over the edge today.
Interesting. Back at Charlotte. And then we finish with the ranking. So all these scores, they change as the events continue. Episode 4 of Rise, the search for the ultimate trainers. That's a wrap on episode 4. We made it halfway through already. Thank you so much for joining us this time. We are looking forward to see you again soon.
See y'all.
Yes, thank you.